History is a vast tapestry of triumph and tragedy, with empires rising and falling. Few stages have witnessed a drama as impactful as the Ottoman Empire. For over 6 centuries, this mighty empire straddled 3 continents, shaping the world we know today. The Ottoman Empire emerged from the crumbling Byzantine Empire centered on Constantinople. Under Osman I, the Ottomans expanded from a small principality in Anatolia, altering history. Their success lay in military prowess and effective administration. The Ottoman Empire's story spans centuries of power, prosperity, and transformation. Its influence endures in architecture, art, and the cultures of former Ottoman lands. Join us as we explore the captivating saga of the Ottoman Empire. As the Byzantine Empire collapsed, Osman I founded the Ottoman Empire in Anatolia. He expanded his territory through strategic conquests and alliances. By his death in 1326, Osman had laid the groundwork for a lasting empire. Osman's successors continued his legacy, capturing Bursa and shifting focus westward. Murad I introduced the Janissary system, enhancing military strength. The Ottomans' administrative efficiency and growing reputation attracted scholars and merchants. In 1453, Sultan Mehmed II led the Ottomans to capture Constantinople, ending the Byzantine Empire. The fall of Constantinople marked the rise of a new power in the east. Mehmed II established the city as the new capital of the Ottoman Empire. With Constantinople under their control, the Ottomans became a major power in Europe and the Middle East. The fall of Constantinople severed trade routes, leading to the Age of Exploration. The Ottomans' presence in Europe set the stage for centuries of conflict and coexistence. The capture of Constantinople was just one chapter in the Ottoman Empire's saga of conquests. The Ottomans' military machine, including the Janissaries, secured victory after victory. Despite challenges, the Ottomans adapted and emerged stronger. The Balkans, fragmented by competing kingdoms, were fertile ground for Ottoman expansion. The Ottomans offered lenient terms to those who submitted peacefully, fostering stability. Despite local uprisings, the Ottomans maintained control with determination. Bayezid I, known as the Thunderbolt, led lightning-fast campaigns in the Balkans. His victories extended Ottoman rule to the borders of Hungary. Bayezid's ambitions were cut short by the emergence of Timur from the east. The Safavid Empire, led by Ismail I, rose in Persia, introducing a new dimension of conflict. The Ottomans, champions of Sunni Islam, viewed the Shia Safavids as a threat. The rivalry escalated into warfare, culminating in the Battle of Chaldiran in 1514. Despite challenges from the Safavids, the Ottomans expanded westward under Selim I. Selim's victories over the Mamluk Sultanate secured dominance in the eastern Mediterranean. Under Suleiman the Magnificent, the empire experienced a golden age of cultural brilliance and military might. The reign of Suleiman I, who ascended to the Ottoman throne in 1520, marked a golden age for the empire. Known as Suleiman the Magnificent and Suleiman the Lawgiver, he was a ruler of extraordinary talent. His reign saw the Ottoman Empire reach its peak from Vienna to the Red Sea. Suleiman was a skilled strategist, diplomat, and patron of the arts. He understood that true power rested on wise governance and a thriving cultural life. Suleiman's campaigns expanded the empire's borders and solidified its dominance. He led his armies personally, displaying remarkable courage and tactical brilliance. While Suleiman's military exploits earned him the epithet the Magnificent in the West, it was his role as a lawgiver that earned him the enduring respect of his own people. Suleiman undertook a comprehensive reform of the Ottoman legal system. His team compiled and codified Ottoman law, creating the Kanuni Osmani. Suleiman's legal reforms were not merely theoretical exercises. He personally reviewed cases to ensure fair application of his laws. His legacy as a lawgiver cemented the Ottoman Empire's reputation as a well-governed state. Suleiman's reign was marked by almost constant warfare, as he sought to expand the empire's borders and secure its position as the dominant power in the Mediterranean world. His most enduring adversaries were the Habsburg rulers of Austria, who viewed Ottoman expansion into Europe with growing alarm. The rivalry between the Ottomans and the Habsburgs, rooted in competing geopolitical ambitions and religious differences, played out on battlefields across Central and Eastern Europe. Suleiman, leading his armies personally, clashed with Habsburg forces in a series of epic confrontations. In 1529, Suleiman laid siege to Vienna, the heart of the Habsburg Empire, in a campaign that sent shockwaves through Europe. Although the Ottomans were forced to retreat due to the onset of winter, the siege marked the high point of Ottoman power in Europe and left an indelible mark on the European psyche. The struggle between the Ottomans and the Habsburgs continued for decades, a seesaw of battles, truces, and shifting alliances, while Suleiman's military campaigns secured Ottoman dominance in the eastern Mediterranean. The Habsburg threat remained a constant challenge, preventing the Ottomans from making further inroads into Central Europe. Despite the challenges posed by the Habsburgs, Suleiman's reign witnessed the Ottoman Empire reach its zenith. His military triumphs, combined with his wise governance, ushered in a golden age of peace and prosperity. The empire, spanning 3 continents and encompassing a diverse array of cultures and religions, enjoyed a period of unprecedented economic and cultural flourishing. Suleiman's patronage of the arts and sciences transformed the Ottoman Empire into a center of intellectual and artistic innovation. Architects inspired by Byzantine and Islamic traditions created magnificent mosques, palaces, and public buildings that still stand today as testaments to the empire's grandeur. Scholars and poets flocked to the Ottoman court, drawn by Suleiman's reputation as a generous patron. Ottoman literature, music, and miniature painting flourished, blending Persian, Arab, and Turkish influences into a unique and vibrant artistic synthesis. Under Suleiman's rule, the Ottoman Empire stood as a beacon of tolerance and intellectual curiosity in a world often riven by religious strife and intellectual stagnation. It was a time when the empire lived up to its magnificent name, a time when its power, wealth, and cultural brilliance shone brightly on the world stage. The Ottoman Empire, at its zenith under Suleiman the Magnificent, was more than just a powerful military force. It was a vibrant tapestry of cultures, woven together from the diverse lands and peoples brought under Ottoman rule. From the bustling cities of the Balkans to the ancient centers of learning in the Arab world, the empire embraced a multitude of languages, religions, and traditions. Suleiman, recognizing the importance of maintaining order and unity within this diverse realm, adopted a policy of relative religious tolerance. While Islam remained the dominant faith, non-Muslim communities such as Christians and Jews were granted a significant degree of autonomy in managing their own affairs. This tolerance, while not always perfectly practiced, fostered a climate of coexistence and cultural exchange that enriched Ottoman society as a whole. Scholars from different religious backgrounds collaborated in centers of learning, while artisans blended artistic traditions to create new and innovative forms of expression. The Ottoman court, a melting pot of cultures, reflected this diversity. Suleiman surrounded himself with advisors, scholars, and artists from various backgrounds, recognizing that true strength lay in embracing the talents and perspectives of all his subjects. The reign of Suleiman the Magnificent marked a high point for Ottoman art and architecture. Inspired by the empire's newfound wealth and power, architects, artisans, and craftsmen created works of breathtaking beauty and grandeur, blending Islamic, Byzantine, and Persian influences into a distinctive Ottoman style. The Süleymaniye Mosque in Istanbul, commissioned by Suleiman and designed by the renowned architect Mimar Sinan, stands as a testament to this golden age. Its soaring dome, elegant minarets, and harmonious proportions represent the pinnacle of Ottoman architectural achievement. But Ottoman architectural achievements extended far beyond grand mosques and palaces. Suleiman invested heavily in public works, commissioning the construction of bridges, aqueducts, caravanserais, and hospitals throughout the empire. These projects, designed to improve the lives of his subjects, showcase the empire's wealth and technological prowess. Ottoman art flourished alongside architecture. Calligraphers produced exquisite copies of the Quran and other religious texts, while miniature painters created intricate illustrations for manuscripts and albums. Ceramics, textiles, and metalwork, often adorned with intricate geometric patterns and floral motifs, were prized throughout the empire and beyond. The Ottoman Empire's strategic location, straddling the crossroads of east and west, made it a hub of international trade. Suleiman, recognizing the importance of trade for the empire's prosperity, implemented policies to encourage commerce and secure trade routes. The Ottoman Empire controlled key waterways, including the Eastern Mediterranean, the Red Sea, and the Persian Gulf, giving it immense leverage over the flow of goods between Europe and Asia. Merchants from all corners of the known world flocked to Ottoman ports, bringing with them spices, silks, carpets, ceramics, and other luxury goods. Suleiman invested in the empire's infrastructure, improving roads, building bridges, and establishing a network of caravanserais to facilitate the safe and efficient movement of goods. He also reformed the tax system, making it more equitable and less burdensome on merchants. The influx of wealth from trade fueled the Ottoman economy, supporting the empire's military expansion and grand architectural projects. It also led to the growth of prosperous cities such as Istanbul, Bursa, and Cairo, which became centers of commerce, culture, and intellectual exchange. Section 4. The Legacy of Suleiman, Seeds of Change. Suleiman the Magnificent's reign is often viewed as the apogee of Ottoman power and splendor. Yet even as the empire basked in the glow of its golden age, the seeds of future challenges were being sown. Suleiman's long reign, while providing stability, also led to a gradual ossification of the Ottoman system. The Janissaries, once a formidable fighting force, became increasingly involved in palace intrigues and resistant to military reforms. The vastness of the empire, while a testament to Ottoman power, also created administrative challenges that would become increasingly difficult to manage. Moreover, the discovery of new sea routes to the east by European explorers gradually diminished the importance of Ottoman-controlled land routes, cutting into the empire's economic lifeline. European powers, bolstered by the wealth of the New World and advances in military technology, began to pose a more formidable challenge to Ottoman dominance. Suleiman's successors, lacking his vision and leadership, struggled to maintain the empire's momentum. While the Ottoman Empire would continue to be a major power for centuries to come, its golden age, like the reign of Suleiman the Magnificent, would eventually fade into the annals of history. The Ottoman Empire, like all empires, faced decline. Even during its golden age, seeds of its fall were sown. Suleiman's reign masked the slow erosion of the empire's foundations. His successors struggled to maintain the vast domains. The Janissaries, once a symbol of might, resisted change. New sea routes diminished the importance of Ottoman land routes. Section 2. Internal stagnation, external pressures. As the Ottoman Empire entered the 17th century, its decline accelerated. Internal stagnation and external pressures created a perfect storm. Sultan Murad IV's reign saw a brief resurgence but highlighted growing instability. He suppressed rebellions and imposed strict laws to revive the empire. His efforts did little to address systemic issues. European powers began to challenge Ottoman dominance. The Ottoman Empire lagged behind in military innovation. Its armies suffered costly defeats, eroding its invincibility. By the 19th century, the Ottoman Empire, once a byword for power and opulence, had earned the unenviable moniker of the sick man of Europe. Weakened by centuries of internal decay and external pressures, the empire teetered on the brink of collapse, its vast domains ripe for the picking by ambitious European powers eager to expand their influence. The 19th century was a period of intense nationalism and revolution in Europe, and the Ottoman Empire, with its diverse population and weakening central authority, became increasingly vulnerable to these centrifugal forces. Nationalist movements sprang up across the empire, fueled by a desire for self-determination and independence from Ottoman rule. The Greeks were among the first to successfully break free from Ottoman rule, winning their independence in 1829 after a protracted and bloody war of independence. Their victory inspired other nationalist movements in the Balkans, further weakening the empire's hold on its European territories. European powers, sensing the empire's weakness, took advantage of the situation, intervening in Ottoman affairs under the guise of protecting their own interests and the rights of Christian minorities within the empire. These interventions, often driven by cynical geopolitical calculations, further destabilized the empire and hastened its decline. The Ottoman Empire, weakened and fragmented, entered the 20th century facing an uncertain future. The Young Turk Revolution of 1908, while initially promising a period of reform and modernization, ultimately failed to reverse the empire's decline and instead ushered in an era of political instability and ethnic conflict. World War I proved to be the final fatal blow to the crumbling empire. The Ottoman government, allied with the Central Powers of Germany and Austria-Hungary, made the fateful decision to enter the war in 1914, hoping to regain some of its lost territories and prestige. However, the war proved to be a disaster for the Ottoman Empire. Its armies, poorly equipped and led, suffered a series of crushing defeats against the Allied powers. The empire's infrastructure, already strained, was pushed to the breaking point as resources were diverted to the war effort. The Ottoman government, facing defeat on multiple fronts, signed the Armistice of Mudros in 1918, effectively ending its participation in the war. The once mighty empire, reduced to a shadow of its former self, was occupied by the victorious Allied powers. The Ottoman Empire, after more than 6 centuries of tumultuous history, had finally breathed its last. The Armistice of 1918 brought the curtain down on the Ottoman Empire. Weakened by internal strife and external pressures, the empire succumbed to the tides of history. Its collapse reshaped the Middle East and reverberated across the globe. The Allied powers carved up the remnants, creating new states and redrawing borders. This division sowed the seeds of future conflicts and instability. Though the Ottoman Empire vanished, its legacy continues to shape our world. The empire's reign left an indelible imprint on the cultural, architectural, and political landscape. The echoes of Ottoman grandeur can still be heard in Istanbul's domes and minarets. The Suleymaniye Mosque stands as a testament to the empire's artistic brilliance. Ottoman cuisine, a rich tapestry of flavors, is enjoyed globally. Kilim rugs, woven with tradition, adorn homes and museums. The Ottoman legacy of cultural exchange enriches our world.